Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the trial of the century. Well, it's a trial between two companies that think they're gonna last a century. Tonight, we're bringing together two tech titans on the same roof. On my left, currently worth $1 trillion, still alive and kicking, Facebook! On my right, currently worth, let's just say, significantly less, the platform that started it all, MySpace! Okay. Tonight, we are settling this once and for all. Who made the biggest impact in history, Facebook or MySpace? So, let's begin. Round 1, MySpace. So, MySpace, you guys have been in the industry pretty early on. What have you guys done right back then?
We invented the entire thing way before Mark Zuckerberg. In 2003, we hit about 5 million users. We were culture.
We built the first real social graph at scale. Bands broke through on MySpace. Musicians who could not get a deal got famous because of us. That's a real impact, the real cultural impact, not just a spreadsheet effect.
Yeah, that's a really strong impact from MySpace. Facebook, your response?
Respectfully, being the first doesn't mean being the best. We launched in 2004 focused on intentional growth. By the time we opened on 2006, we already hit 1,000 billion users. MySpace never even got close to that.
Yeah, and let's be honest. Creating it and perfecting it is two different things, okay? You guys might created it, but where is it now? Never heard it before?
At least ours was on purpose. Yours was a Senate hearing.
What a bunch of nonsense. You want to go now?
Okay. Relax. Okay, save it. And for round 1, I'm gonna let the audience decide on that. And with that, let's go to round 2. Let's talk money. Facebook, it shows here that you went public in 2012 and your finance admitted a huge risk. What was that?
We were honest about it. Our IPO filing said advertising made up about 85% of our revenue, and we were worried mobile usage was growing faster than mobile ads could keep up. So instead of panicking, we acted. We pushed sponsored stories, mobile newsfeed ads, and within a year, our share of global mobile and ad market went from 5.35% to 15.8%.
Yes, that's the difference between identifying a risk and managing it. We turn our weakness into our biggest growth engine.
That's really good point from Facebook. Now let's go back to MySpace. It shows here that your big monetization move was the Google deal. Walk us through. Papa wants to know.
In 2006, Fox Interactive signed a $900 million 3-year deal with Google for search and ads on our platform. At the time, it looked like a jackpot.
It was a jackpot. $900 million.
That only worked as long as we kicked our users. So when leadership packed the platform with more and more ads to hit those targets, the experience got worse and users started leaving. We tied our entire revenue model to one contract with zero backup plan.
So, you sold your entire future for one Google check. Well played, my friends. Very well played. It's like a man pawning his car to buy a lottery ticket.
At least we didn't let a man named Alexander Koger to steal 87 million people's data.
At least we have that much users, am I right? But we'll get back to that later.
Oh, and we are absolutely getting to that. And we are moving on to the next round. And I would like to ask Facebook. Let's talk 2018. Especially the Cambridge Analytica. What happened?
A third-party developer misused data from what we later confirmed was approximately 87 million users. It was a serious failure in how we manage our developer platform. We lost about 40 billion in market value days.
$40 billion in days? That's not a scandal. That's a national emergency.
And we responded, restricted developer access, cut off shady data partners, expanded our compliance team. We took the hit and rebuilt the system.
MySpace, you're not exactly innocent when it comes to scandal. Let's talk 2007.
Right. There were reports of thousands of sex offenders on our platforms.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thousands? At least our scandal needed a Cambridge professor and a shady data firm. Yours just needed a sign-up form.
Okay, that's one is fair. We didn't have the safety controls we should have had. That hit our trust right as Facebook was becoming the cleaner, safer option. Bad timing on top of bad care.
But at least we didn't trigger the congressional hearing about election interference. Yours basically got a guy summoned to testify in front of the entire US Senate like he was on trial for war crimes.
Yeah, at least he walked out a billionaire. Did Tom from MySpace walk out with something? Where is him now? Dead or alive? Nobody knows.
Yeah.
Well, he sold early. He's probably the smartest guy in this whole story.
Damn, both of you have skeletons in the closet, huh? You know what? Let's move on before it actually turns into a Senate hearing, alright? Okay, with that, I'm going to go to round 4, which is leadership. Okay. Who was actually leading the ship? 1, 2, 3.
Say what you want about Zuckerberg, but he stayed same CEO since day one. Consistent, even though the scandals. The stability let us pivot fast, mobile, AI targeting, diversify into Instagram and WhatsApp. You guys cannot even live without WhatsApp and Instagram.
That's actually our biggest failure. We were owned by News Corp, which is a TV and newspaper company that has zero experience running a tech platform. Our CEO left in 2009, right as things were collapsing. Leadership treated as like an ad billboard, not a product.
We never asked to be bought by a media that didn't understand the internet.
Wow, that is like your parents grounding you after you drank too much water.
At least we had a parents. You guys had a guy who speak to the senator like a robot.
Talking.
I appreciate the senator.
Alright, settle down, sit down. We're not doing this, okay? You're better than this.
We are.
Okay, so we are moving on to the numbers because apparently none of you can be trusted with words. Shame!
Shame.
Shame!
Shame.
Both of them. Round 5, the final numbers. Let's put it all on the table. Facebook, where did you end up?
Revenue went from 5.1 billion in 2012 to 134.9 billion in 2023. We took the hits. Cambridge Analytica, Apple's privacy changes costing us roughly to 10 billion in 2022. We are still standing, still profitable and still growing.
In MySpace, I don't even want to ask. What did you end up with? 2, 3.
News Corp bought us for 580 million in 2005. At our peak, we were valued at almost 12 billion. We were sold in 2012 for just 35 million.
35 million. I've seen an apartment worth more than 35 million in San Francisco. What a sad excuse for failure.
Yeah, that's one's just true.
Well, for a few years there, before any of the numbers fell apart, we were the place the entire internet wanted to be. Facebook didn't invent that feeling.
Alright, so this is where we land. Facebook, bigger, richer, scandal scarred, but still standing, still adapting. MySpace, smaller, gone, but arguably the one who started the whole conversation about social media could even be. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'll leave it to you. Who really made the bigger impact on history, but the company still cashing checks, or the company that taught the world how to log off permanently? I'll leave that to you. That's our debate. Thank you, Facebook. Thank you, MySpace. And somewhere out there, thank you. Good night.
Three.
Oh, no 2, no 1? Oh, okay. Right.
Start again.
Okay.